Have you ever wondered what it takes to make a decision powerful enough to alter history? Prince William recently found himself at such a crossroads, facing a choice so significant that it reportedly moved Queen Camilla to tears. As the future king, his decision didn't just impact his family, it sent shockwaves through the monarchy and its legacy. But what led William to take such a bold step? How did it stir up long-buried emotions connected to Princess Diana? And what does this reveal about the constant struggle between personal loyalty and royal duty? Let's dive into the full story. Prince William's journey. From the moment Prince William was born, his destiny was set in stone. As the eldest son of King Charles III and Princess Diana, he was not only born into privilege, but also into the weighty expectations of a future monarch. Groomed from a young age to one day wear the crown, William grew up under the constant scrutiny of the public eye. Every action analyzed, every word dissected. A life of royalty is more than just grand appearances and ceremonial speeches. It's about upholding an institution that has endured for centuries, weathering wars, scandals, and societal shifts. For William, this has meant walking a tightrope, preserving tradition while modernizing a monarchy that often seems out of touch with the present day. The passing of Queen Elizabeth II only intensified this challenge, bringing him even closer to the throne and placing on his shoulders the responsibility of keeping the monarchy relevant in the 21st century. Yet, William's story isn't just about the crown, it's also deeply personal. The legacy of his late mother, Princess Diana, looms over every step he takes. Diana, adored by millions, was a symbol of compassion and a force for change within the royal family. She was both a beloved humanitarian and a casualty of the monarchy's rigid traditions. Her influence remains deeply embedded in public memory, shaping how people view the royal family to this day. For William, the echoes of his mother's past continue to play a role in the decisions he makes, decisions that could redefine the future of the monarchy itself. Walking the line between legacy and leadership, navigating his mother's legacy while forging his own path, has been a delicate balancing act for Prince William. Adding to the complexity is the presence of Queen Camilla. For years, her role within the royal family has been a source of controversy. Once known as the other woman in Diana's marriage to Charles, Camilla's acceptance has been anything but universal. While time has softened some opinions, for many, the wounds of the past remain fresh. For William, this presents an emotional dilemma. How can he honor the memory of his mother, who endured so much pain, while also supporting his father's happiness in a relationship that once caused that pain? This internal struggle is further complicated by the pressures of public life. The COVID-19 pandemic, for instance, forced the monarchy to adapt in ways never seen before. Virtual engagements replaced in-person appearances, and the royal family had to prove its relevance in a rapidly changing world. During this time, William stepped into a more prominent leadership role, demonstrating his ability to navigate extraordinary challenges. Yet, with each challenge came even greater responsibility. At the same time, personal tensions within the family reached new heights. The departure of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, dubbed Megxit, created a rift that shook the royal family. For William, this meant not only managing the media storm, but also dealing with the long-term consequences for the monarchy's public image. Camilla, too, became entangled in the situation, and at times, her approach to handling the fallout clashed with William's. Though subtle in public, these differences hinted at deeper divisions behind closed doors. With all of these factors at play, Diana's enduring legacy, the need to modernize the monarchy, Camilla's complicated role, and the family's internal struggles, William found himself in an almost impossible position. Every choice he made carried the weight of history, the expectations of the present, and the uncertainty of the future. Against this backdrop, he was faced with a decision that would not only define his leadership, but also test his ability to balance personal emotions with public duty. The stakes could not have been higher. Camilla's title as Queen Consort, inherited after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, became a focal point of tension. Public opinion remained divided. Some saw her as an outsider, while others acknowledged her dedication to the monarchy. For William, the question wasn't just about whether Camilla deserved his full endorsement. It was about what that endorsement would mean for his mother's legacy, his father's happiness, and the future of the monarchy. This was more than just a royal duty. It was a decision shaped by history, family, and the delicate balance between the past and the future. A decision years in the making, Prince. William's decision didn't come lightly. It was the result of years of internal struggle, complex family dynamics, and public debate. But before diving into the specifics of his choice, it's important to understand the emotional weight of his relationship with Queen Camilla, a bond shaped by history, complicated by public perception, and tested by the demands of royal life. While William has always carried his royal responsibilities with composure, it's the personal tensions within the family that have often tested his resolve. His relationship with Camilla, though rarely discussed publicly, has been shadowed by a past that cannot simply be erased. For years, Camilla worked to reshape her public image, transitioning from a controversial figure to a respected member of the royal family. Her dedication to charitable causes, including supporting domestic abuse survivors and promoting literacy, earned her praise. Yet, for many, she remained a symbol of the turmoil in Diana's marriage to Charles. This lingering public resentment wasn't just external, it also cast a shadow over her relationship with William. For him, Camilla's presence within the royal family was inextricably linked to painful memories of his mother's struggles. Diana's hardships, both personal and public, weren't just headlines to him. They were moments he lived through. Accepting Camilla wasn't just about recognizing her as his father's wife. It meant reconciling her role in the family with his own sense of loss and loyalty to his mother's legacy. Despite these personal challenges, William handled the situation with maturity. Public appearances often presented an image of unity, with him and Camilla standing side by side at various royal events. These moments were carefully orchestrated to project harmony and stability. Yet, behind the scenes, tensions lingered. The past wasn't easily forgotten, and William was constantly navigating the fine line between personal emotions and the monarchy's public image. The situation was further complicated by the fallout from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from royal duties, an event widely known as Megxit. It was more than just a family dispute. It became a highly publicized crisis that exposed deep fractures within the monarchy. For William, this meant stepping into a greater leadership role, managing the media scrutiny, addressing concerns about the family's unity, and ensuring the monarchy's stability. Camilla, too, was drawn into the storm. Her approach to maintaining the monarchy's image sometimes clashed with William's, creating further strain in their already delicate relationship. Then came the COVID-19 pandemic, which added even more pressure. The royal family was forced to adapt rapidly, moving engagements online and finding new ways to connect with the public. William and his wife, Catherine, rose to the occasion, but leading during such an uncertain time came with immense challenges. These trials underscored the importance of presenting a united front, something that wasn't always easy to achieve. Yet, William knew that his role required him to think beyond personal grievances. The future of the monarchy depended on its ability to evolve and remain relevant in a changing world. That meant facing uncomfortable truths, acknowledging past mistakes, and making decisions that would shape the institution for generations to come. One of those decisions was particularly significant, defining Camilla's role as Queen Consort. The title carried immense weight, symbolizing not just her place in the family, but her standing in the monarchy's history. For many, the idea of Camilla as Queen Consort was difficult to accept. Some saw it as a step too far, a perceived betrayal of Diana's legacy. But for William, the question wasn't just about tradition. It was about balancing respect for the past with the realities of the present and the future of the crown. A decision that would define the future for some, Camilla's new role was a natural progression, recognition of her unwavering support for King Charles III. For others, it was a difficult shift, one that felt like a challenge to Diana's memory. Prince William found himself at the center of this debate, caught between conflicting perspectives. On one hand, his father's happiness was undeniable. Charles's love for Camilla had never wavered, and her presence had brought him stability. On the other hand, William couldn't ignore the public's deep attachment to his mother or the implications of fully endorsing Camilla's role. Doing so could risk alienating those who still saw Diana as the true embodiment of the royal spirit. But this wasn't just about personal emotions, it was a matter of strategy. The monarchy was already under intense scrutiny, and another controversy could further shake public confidence. William knew that any decision he made regarding Camilla would be dissected, debated, and inevitably criticized. The stakes were incredibly high, and there was little room for error. As he grappled with the weight of the decision, William turned to those closest to him for guidance. Catherine, the Princess of Wales, played a crucial role in helping him navigate the complexities of the situation. Known for her calm and diplomatic nature, she provided a steadying influence, reminding him to focus on the bigger picture. Their conversations often centered on finding a path that honored Diana's legacy while ensuring stability for the monarchy. It was during one of these discussions that the gravity of the moment truly hit William. This wasn't just about Camilla or his father, it was about the future of the monarchy. His choice would set a precedent, shaping how the institution would be viewed for years to come. It was a moment of clarity, a reminder that his role was not just about personal feelings, but about safeguarding a centuries-old institution. As the days turned into weeks, William knew he could not delay the decision any longer. The time had come to act, to confront the challenges head-on and chart a course for the future. It was a choice that demanded both courage and compassion, a test of his ability to lead with both heart and wisdom. A decision shadowed by Diana's legacy. As William's decision took shape, its significance became even more apparent. It wasn't just about Camilla's title as Queen Consort. It was about the monarchy's future, his mother's enduring legacy, and the ever-watchful public. Every angle came with its own set of challenges, leaving William to navigate an intricate web of expectations. The title of Queen Consort carried immense historical weight. It wasn't just a position of prestige, it was a clear acknowledgement of Camilla's place within the royal family. Yet, for William, this wasn't simply a matter of granting approval. Every move he made had the power to reshape public perception of the monarchy, and Camilla's complicated past only made the stakes higher. Diana's presence loomed over every aspect of this decision. Her memory remained a powerful and emotional symbol for millions. Public opinion on Camilla was deeply divided. Some recognized her commitment to the monarchy through her charitable work and steadfast support of King Charles III. Others, however, still associated her with the pain Diana endured, making trust in her difficult. This divide was especially pronounced among those who remained fiercely loyal to Diana's legacy. They saw her as the true embodiment of grace and compassion within the royal family. As Diana's eldest son, William had grown up witnessing the public's adoration for his mother and the struggles she faced. This made the decision all the more personal and challenging. To fully endorse Camilla as Queen Consort could be seen as overshadowing Diana's legacy. Yet, distancing himself from Camilla could alienate his father and create further instability within the royal family. It was a delicate balance, one that required wisdom and careful consideration. And then there was the media. As always, the press added another layer of complexity. Every step William took was scrutinized, analyzed, and turned into headlines. Speculation ran rampant. Questions about his relationship with Camilla, his loyalty to Diana, and his ability to lead the monarchy into a new era filled the tabloids. For William, this wasn't just background noise, it was a high-stakes decision that would shape the future of the royal family. A decision with far-reaching consequences. William knew the weight of his decision extended far beyond personal emotions. The monarchy had been under immense pressure in recent years, from the fallout of Megxit to ongoing debates about its relevance in the modern world. He understood that the royal family was walking a delicate line between preserving tradition and embracing progress. Modernizing the institution without losing its essence was no small feat, and his choice regarding Camilla's role would set the tone for the monarchy's evolution in the years to come. Behind closed doors, William sought advice from those he trusted most. His wife, Catherine, remained a pillar of support, offering thoughtful insight and unwavering encouragement. Senior members of the royal family, including Princess Anne and Prince Edward, shared their perspectives as well. Some urged a strong show of unity to reinforce stability, while others warned of potential backlash and advised caution. Advisors and court officials provided strategic analyses, weighing the risks and benefits of each possible course of action. Amid this whirlwind of opinions and emotions, William took a step back to reflect on the bigger picture. The monarchy was not just about individual figures or family dynamics, it was an institution symbolizing continuity, tradition, and national identity. As the future king, his duty extended beyond his family to the millions who looked to the monarchy for a sense of stability. This broader perspective helped him focus on the long-term implications of his decision rather than getting caught up in personal conflicts. The announcement that would shape the monarchy. After weeks of contemplation, William reached his decision. It was not an easy choice, but one he believed was necessary for the monarchy's future. His announcement would be carefully crafted, not just to clarify Camilla's role, but to outline his broader vision for the royal family. His goal was to honor the past while embracing the future, setting a precedent for how the monarchy would adapt in the modern era. The setting for the announcement was Buckingham Palace, a symbol of history and tradition. The grandeur of the palace served as a reminder of the monarchy's resilience, even in times of change. William meticulously prepared for the moment, knowing that every word he spoke would be analyzed and debated across the globe. His aim was to strike the perfect balance between compassion and authority, acknowledging the complexity of the situation while demonstrating his readiness to lead. When the day of the announcement arrived, the atmosphere was tense, yet filled with anticipation. Members of the royal family gathered, their expressions a mix of curiosity and apprehension. Notably absent was Camilla, a deliberate decision to allow William to speak freely, without the added pressure of her presence. Outside the palace gates, the media buzzed with speculation, eager to capture every detail. As William stepped forward to deliver his speech, the room fell silent. His presence was calm and composed, yet the significance of the moment was undeniable. This was more than just a statement. It was a defining moment in his journey as a leader, one that would shape the monarchy's path for generations to come. A defining moment in kingship. William began his speech by acknowledging the challenges the royal family had faced in recent years. from the passing of Queen Elizabeth II to the increasing calls for modernization. He emphasized the importance of unity and resilience, framing the monarchy as a fundamental pillar of British identity. Then came the heart of his announcement. William affirmed Camilla's role as Queen Consort, recognizing her dedication to King Charles and her contributions to the monarchy. His words were measured, carefully chosen to express both respect for Camilla and an understanding of the public's lingering concerns. He did not shy away from addressing Diana's legacy, acknowledging the profound impact she had on the royal family and the nation. In doing so, he reassured those who still cherished Diana's memory that her influence would never be forgotten. By the time he concluded his speech, there was a noticeable sense of resolution in the room. William had successfully navigated an incredibly delicate issue with grace and conviction, demonstrating his ability to lead in a way that honored tradition while embracing progress. Yet, even as the applause filled the space, he understood that the real test of his decision was yet to come. The announcement had been made, but the response from the public and the media was just beginning to unfold. The reaction Prince William's decision to affirm Camilla's role as Queen Consort evoked mixed emotions, both within the royal family and among the public. While his carefully chosen words reinforced his commitment to unity and progress, they also stirred old wounds, reigniting debates across the nation and beyond. Inside Buckingham Palace, reactions varied. King Charles III, for whom this moment carried deep personal significance, was visibly moved by his son's endorsement. His gratitude toward William was evident, as this decision symbolized a rare moment of harmony in their often complex relationship. For Charles, William's public support of Camilla was more than just a gesture of familial loyalty. It was a validation of the life he had built with the woman he loved. However, not everyone in the royal family shared Charles's sentiment. Camilla's role had long been a point of quiet contention among certain family members, and William's decision did little to resolve those tensions. Princess Anne, known for her pragmatic approach, offered public support but remained cautious about the potential impact on the monarchy's public image. Other relatives wrestled with their own perspectives. Some saw William's choice as a necessary step forward, while others feared it might deepen existing divisions. Camilla, who had been absent during the announcement, received the news privately, surrounded by her closest advisors and confidants. Overwhelmed with emotion, she reportedly fought back tears as she processed the weight of William's decision. It was a moment of validation, an acknowledgement of her place within the royal family after years of public scrutiny and criticism. Yet, even in this victory, she recognized the challenges that still lay ahead. For Camilla, this moment was bittersweet, a culmination of decades of effort to secure her place in a family that had not always embraced her. Public reaction and rebuilding trust. The response to William's announcement was deeply divided. Social media buzzed with debate. Supporters praised his diplomacy and ability to balance tradition with progress, while Diana's most devoted admirers saw it as a betrayal. To them, Camilla's acceptance as Queen Consort felt like rewriting history, diminishing Diana's legacy. Online discussions were flooded with phrases like, "Diana would never approve," keeping the controversy alive for days. The media, as expected, fueled the fire. Some outlets hailed William as a unifying leader, while others accused him of caving to palace pressures. Headlines like "A Future King's Dilemma" and "William's Gamble, Camilla's Queenly Role" dominated the news, ensuring the debate remained front and center. Rebuilding trust. In the aftermath, William stood firm in his decision, but recognized the emotional toll it had taken. Behind closed doors, he worked to maintain family unity, holding private discussions to ease tensions. His conversations with Camilla were particularly significant. Acknowledging their complicated history, William reassured her that his decision came from a place of respect for her, his father, and the monarchy's future. For Camilla, it was a moment of validation, though the shadows of the past remained. By endorsing Camilla, William had made a clear statement about his vision for the monarchy, one rooted in unity, stability, and progress. While younger generations embraced his modern approach, traditionalists remained skeptical. His challenge now was to bridge the gap between honoring the past and shaping the future, honoring Diana while moving forward. Diana's legacy was something William could never set aside. To honor her, he continued championing the causes she held dear: charity, mental health awareness, and connecting with the people. In doing so, he sought to keep her spirit alive while proving that the monarchy could evolve without forgetting its past. A defining moment. As the dust settled, it became clear that William's decision was more than just a personal or familial matter. It was a defining moment for the monarchy itself. The real question now was whether the public's trust would strengthen or if history's wounds were too deep to heal. While the answers remained uncertain, one thing was clear. William had taken a bold step forward, demonstrating his readiness to lead with both heart and conviction. William's decision to endorse Camilla as Queen Consort was a bold step that showcased both his leadership and his willingness to confront the monarchy's past. His transparency resonated with younger generations, signaling a shift toward modernization, but it also reignited debates about tradition and Diana's legacy. While his move strengthened family unity, lingering tensions remained. His relationship with Camilla, though improved, was still shaped by history. Publicly, William focused on championing causes close to his mother's heart, reinforcing his image as a compassionate leader. Reactions were mixed. Some praised his pragmatism, while others saw it as a betrayal. The monarchy's ability to evolve without losing its essence was questioned. But for William, leadership meant learning from the past to shape a stronger future. His decision marked a turning point, proving he was ready to lead with both heart and conviction in a rapidly changing world. One thing was clear. William had taken a bold step forward, demonstrating his readiness to lead with both heart and conviction. William's decision to endorse Camilla as Queen Consort was a bold step that showcased both his leadership and his willingness to confront the monarchy's past. His transparency resonated with younger generations, signaling a shift toward modernization, but it also reignited debates about tradition and Diana's legacy. While his move strengthened family unity, lingering tensions remained. His relationship with Camilla, though improved, was still shaped by history. Publicly, William focused on championing causes close to his mother's heart, reinforcing his image as a compassionate leader. Reactions were mixed. Some praised his pragmatism, while others saw it as a betrayal. The monarchy's ability to evolve without losing its essence was questioned. But for William, leadership meant learning from the past to shape a stronger future. His decision marked a turning point, proving he was ready to lead with both heart and conviction in a rapidly changing world.